Big Sleep, thank you so much. Wait, do I really have 500 followers? Is that actually. I didn't even. I will admit, I have not been paying attention to my follower count. That's pretty cool. That's a good number. I'm hoping that me acknowledging that number doesn't mean I get those people who randomly decide to unfollow just to troll when they see a number. That's cool. But I don't know. Yay! Sorry, I'm rushing around a little bit. It's been a bit of an insane morning, I'll confess. Um, I had to, my husband and I had to take care of, where's my, there we go. Yeah, my husband and I had to take care of a baby bird that fell out of the Phoebe nest. And that was, I don't want to be cynical, but I'm so scared that that little baby is not going to make it. And we just have to kind of accept that these things happen, but it does not make it easier. So that's what I've been up to most of the morning, is just dealing with this poor little Phoebe. And it's a testament to how much the parents trust us that they actually just let us pick up their baby, put it back in the nest. It was struggling a bit, that's why I'm scared. I hope the bird, I do too, because it kept losing consciousness and then coming back. So it's like, I feel like it's fighting for its life, the little guy. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, but the parents let us, they just watched us. They were just sitting on a branch watching us while we moved very, very quickly. They know us and they know that we don't mean them harm, but they did not dive bomb, they did not become aggressive, and I think that's the bittersweet thing, is knowing that the parents trust us so much that they let us essentially handle one of their babies, albeit it was one of those things. I'm sorry, this just happened, so it's like I'm still processing what just happened, where both the parents started to call out. They were crying out for like help, or well, they were just crying out because they did not know what to do when they saw the bird down, and they were just kind of watching it like flailing. And so we just stepped down, picked it up, put it up on its nest, and they let us do that. They didn't, and I just, it makes me wonder if they intrinsically just kind of knew that we were helping them, kind of thing. I don't know, but the strange silver lining, and what I'm hoping is not going to end up being a tragedy, is that the birds trust us so much that they clearly realize that we're not, I'm glad they trust. Yeah, they did. They were very, they didn't fly away, they just watched. And that to me, that's pretty dang amazing. Alright, I've got the death counter back up because I want to do King's Quest today. But I'm still like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm still, shaken isn't really the right word. It's maybe a little shaken. It's just, there's a part of me that understands that nature is that way. Big Sleep, though, you know what we did? Ender, it is so good to see you. Happy lurking. Good luck with your meetings. I hope the meetings go well. Ooh, let me remove the starting soon text. Let's see. I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I just saying? They announced my team lead role, so it's official. Congratulations! Ender, congratulations! That's really great. I'm gonna pause that music. Oh, thank you, Big Sleep. You know what we did? God dang it. My brain is so... Why did my brain turn off? It was bird related. It was bird related. It'll come back to you. I would be... Yeah, I'm just flustered because it was a very adventurous morning. Like, I was just getting out of the shower when my husband was like, romancing the stones? It's supposed to say romancing the throne. I kept trying to change my stream title. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so confusing. Yeah, it is Romancing the Stones. Okay, I know I'm not crazy. Because the game... Okay, yeah, Romancing the Stones. What the heck was I gonna say? Oh no. David, welcome in. Welcome in. Opened clam. Okay. Alright, let's just remind myself what all I have. It's just these 2 rows. Reminding myself
The
what this
paper is torn and dirty. It looks like a flyer of some sort. The paper...
Can I look at it?
You can't use this item.
Oh, okay.
It is a simple but carefully woven pendant of
Oh, yeah, the
seagrass.
Twitch game.
A shiny opal dangles from it.
Twitch game category doesn't match the title on screen. Maybe it has 2 different names. It's possible. It's actually possible. Sora, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm still bothered by, like, what did we do? I said, yeah, we just, we put the Phoebe baby back in its nest. And now it's just, we have to see what what they decide to do.
You think it wise to dismount before proceeding any further.
Oh. Aw, I don't want to leave my seahorse. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh, this section.
Oh no, the seahorse has followed you. Let's hope it doesn't give your presence away.
I'm gonna
You are
just...
safely concealed behind the remnants of a stone archway. This is fortunate, as the king of the Sharkies is also here. Aside from his menacing appearance, he also seems to be in a very bad mood.
I do not understand it. It should work for me. Is it not written that Trident's power can only be wielded by those of goodwill? Well, is it not?
The king's aides nod fervently.
And do I not possess the greatest will in this kingdom? No one can best me in battle. My resolve is unshakable. No amount of bleeding can dissuade me from slaughtering my enemies. Does this not signify that my will is the best there is?
We are streaking!
The Sharky
David!
King's aides seem all too willing to agree.
Huh.
Then why does it not work?
This guy, though. He's kind of adorable. Okay, he's really pissed.
You watch carefully as the Sharky King taps 4
Oh,
shells
I
in
need to
order
memorize
around
this.
the arch.
1. Okay. I need to remember that.
It matters not.
Got a pretzel on his head.
Tomorrow we invade the Mer people's territory. For without the Trident's power, that old fool Neptune and his weakling followers will fall before our might. Goodwill. Ha! Mine is superior to all.
Oh my god. This guy.
As he leaves, the Sharky King motions for his guards to remain.
Okay. So now... Oh, my PS Plus sub expired 3 days ago, but I'm not going to buy it again after yesterday's news. What happened yesterday, Sora? Okay, I'm going to pause really quickly, catch up on... David, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Aww. It's about a month of my streams. I'm guessing about a month. No more physical games from 2028 on PlayStation. Digital only. Ooh, I don't like that. That's awful. That's really, really scummy. Especially with how expensive they are. Like... Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Alright, so I have to...
The throne is not actually a seat, since the Sharky King would not sit in it as such. The Sharky guards are menacing in appearance, and you imagine they could do you a fair amount of damage if they were so inclined. And you believe they are. Two formidable Sharkies are guarding the treasury.
I have more than 200 physical games in my collection. I collect games for a long time. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, my husband has a lot of games. I have a decent 3DS collection, but I prefer physical games because you just pop them in and that's that. You play them. But the the digital games, if the game is pulled for any reason, you lose access, and that is really scummy because you might have paid a lot of money for that digital game. But because they make you do they do the disclaimer of you're only getting a license and not the game itself, like you don't own the game. And I don't know. I don't like this trend of digital only. Like, the physical media more or less ensured that you owned what you paid for. So I'm with you there. I'm really with you there. Alright, so
Your trusty seahorse waits for you nearby.
Okay, so if I swim out here, they're gonna come get me.
The guards have noticed you.
Okay, so I have to...
Did you expect to just float by unnoticed? There are some intelligent guards out there.
Of course. Oh, you know, I should have saved after... Okay, dang it. Okay, I need to remind myself to save after the whole king thing, because then we have to hear that whole
You think it wise to
cutscene
dismount
again.
before proceeding any further.
But that's okay. I'll just let it play out. I'll let it do what it's going to do. And then we'll save after all the cutscenes, so just so we don't have to keep replaying it. But in the meantime, I'll just, cheers, guys.
Oh no, the seahorse has followed you. Let's hope it doesn't give your presence away. You are safely concealed behind the remnants of a stone archway. This is fortunate, as the king of the Sharkies is also here. Aside from his menacing appearance, he also seems to be in a very bad mood.
I do not understand it. It should work for me. Is it not written that Trident's power
Goodies,
can
good
only
morning.
be wielded by those of goodwill? Well, is it not?
Moody's, I hope
The
you're doing
king's
well.
aides nod fervently.
And do I not possess the greatest will in this kingdom? No one can best me in battle. My resolve is unshakable. No amount of pleading can dissuade me from slaughtering my enemies.
Working half
Does
day, so I'm
this
pretty
not
good.
signify
Yes.
that my
I'm so
will
happy
is
to
the
hear that.
best there is?
The Sharky King's aides seem all too willing to agree.
Then why does it not work?
Alright, we get to see the code
You
again.
watch carefully as the Sharky King taps 4 shells in order around the
Okay.
arch.
Hopefully they're just the same. Okay. I guess we got to see the little code again. He put the trident away.
Matters not. Tomorrow we invade the Mer people's territory. For without the Trident's power, that old fool Neptune and his weakling followers will fall before our might. Goodwill. Ha! Mine is superior to all.
As he leaves, the Sharky King motions for his guards to remain.
Alright, I could save here just so we don't have to keep seeing that. I don't mind it because I love the drama, but it's just to save time. Alright, save. Okay. Sharky King. Games have not been physical for a long time. Nintendo's already been doing it. Yeah, the key thing, the game key. Current discs are just downloads for the game and not the full game. It's 2026 physical media for games is a waste. Yeah, there is that big shift. I just like being able to own stuff. Booties, I have an update, a bird update for you. I said it at the start of stream. It just happened this morning, so I'm still like processing. But one of the baby Phoebes, they're not fledged yet. They're still very tiny little things. One of them fell out of its nest today, and unfortunately, since that nest is on our front porch, which is all like concrete, it looked pretty badly beat up. We retrieved the baby and put it right back into its nest. I am keeping my fingers crossed that the baby makes it, but there's a sort of darker side of me that worries that that poor baby probably will not make it after that fall. So we spent the morning. So a stream started a little late. Oh, Booty. The big sleep. I remember what I was gonna say. I was late for stream start today because we put cushions. We put cushions underneath the nest so that if it happens again, because the babies are getting huge, if another baby falls, we're hoping that the cushions ensure that the baby can at least spare itself injuries. So we figured if the cushions mean they get like a sprain rather than a broken bone, then that is survival, because they can heal from a sprain. But, you know, a baby in the wild can't necessarily heal from a broken, like, limb. So we spent our morning, like, taking cushions and putting them out. But yeah, that was what I was gonna say. But this poor baby was, not looking too good. But, Booties, we were just kind of in the bittersweet side of this was kind of confirmation of how much these birds trust us. Because both the parents just sat right in front of us while we picked up its baby and put it in the nest. They didn't like dive bomb, they weren't alarm calling, they just kind of watched us do it. And then immediately when we went back inside, they went and immediately started checking up on the baby, feeding the other babies, and just the fact that it lost consciousness multiple times, yeah. Like, it kept, like, kind of passing out and then getting up and struggling, so I don't know that it's gonna make it. But I don't know. I just don't know. I want to hold out hope, but I also know that nature has a way, sadly, this is why I want to go into, like, bird rehab and wildlife rehab. I know that's a really, like, oddly specific thing, but, like, if I had the training and the medical equipment, like, I could have. I mean, I just don't know, but we'll just have to see. I can keep everyone. I don't know if everyone wants, if you guys want updates, but yeah. But we were like on top of it. Like as soon as we were able to, we just went straight outside. So I don't know. There's a part of me. I hope that
The guards have noticed
Alright,
you.
I think there's a specific way to do this.
Did you expect to just float by unnoticed? There
Okay.
are some intelligent guards out there.
This game is. I love how cheeky the narrator is. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't. It's kind of funny. All right, there may be a pathway to doing this. I think it's. You just have to keep finding hiding spots. Graham, what are you doing? Graham.
The guards have
No,
noticed you.
dang it. Okay.
Did you expect to just float by unnoticed? There are some intelligent guards out there.
Yeah, never a good sign. Sometimes when they're young, they can bounce back, but if they're too small and underdeveloped, I'll be interested to hear how it plays out. Okay, I'll post. I guess I'll post either updates or just kind of share on stream. But yeah, I mean, it's cycle of life stuff. But yeah, the thing is, baby birds are both extremely delicate, but also quite resilient. It's not uncommon for baby birds to fall out of their nests, but the thing is, when it's like grass or mud or like plant matter, they usually, they're just a little bit wobbly. But they usually perk back up, like they kind of recover from that pretty quickly. But because it was concrete, and that's the part that just breaks my heart. And the thing I feel bad about is when the first nest was built, my husband was like, oh, if those babies fall, that's it. And we were talking about the idea of putting cushions. We didn't put them up, and I was like, oh, because the first set of fledglings were fine. They were just kind of hanging out in the nest. They were just doing whatever, and they all made it, and they flew out. There was one little timid one that didn't want to fly away, but it eventually, I don't know, it eventually got its little birdie, whatever, what you'd call it, and flew. But all of them survived. But this new nest, this one bird, it fell out of the nest this morning on top of, so the porch, the columns, was just on the column, and then it fell off the column. So, whatever yeah, I'm more than happy to. It's more, if people don't want to hear about, like, a baby bird potentially dying. But as soon as stream is done, I'm gonna go right back out and just kind of check up on all the babies, check on the parents. The parents are very actively just kind of, they're still feeding the babies, but the other baby that we put up in the nest, it's not looking too good, and they were kind of checking and like prodding the baby, but I don't think the parents have fully registered what's happening. They just saw us retrieve the baby and put it in, because it is one of those things. If you're able to safely do so, if the bird hasn't fledged, you are supposed to put them immediately back in the nest as close as possible. And if you can't reach it, you can build what's called a surrogate nest. So just get them a little, like, put out some like small blankets or anything, and then wrap them in it. And then the parents will feed both, like the fallen baby in the little temporary nest as well as their babies, because they can't pick their baby and put it back in. So fortunately, this was just on our porch, so we were just able to get a step ladder and put the little baby back, and I don't know. Okay, let's The guards have noticed you, right?
The guards
Shoot.
have noticed you.
How many deaths has this been?
Did you expect to just float by
3 or
unnoticed?
4. I just realized that I need to be categorizing this. Dang it, I'm gonna say it was like 4 deaths. God dang it. I'm not super good at this manual death counting.
There are some intelligent guards out there.
My brain is elsewhere. My brain is just... Okay. But I think I remember, like, I have to do this. Because they can't... You have to... The trick is to not get too close. Okay. So now I'm hiding here. Alright. They're gonna notice me again, aren't they?
The guards have noticed you.
Alright, well, we're dead again. What? Haha.
Did you expect to just float by unnoticed? There are some intelligent guards out there. The guards have noticed you.
Alright, oh, dang it. I don't remember how to do
Did you
this.
expect to just float by unnoticed? There are some intelligent guards out there.
Alright, that's death number... the thing is, I don't even know how accurate this is. I'm, like, losing count. What happens if I, like, swim?
The guards have noticed you.
Okay.
Did you expect to just float by?
Hello, cannot stay long. About to have steak and eggs. Have a good stream if I don't make it back. Alex, enjoy your steak and eggs. I am just dying to the Sharkies.
Unnoticed? There are some intelligent...
I'm getting, like, yelled at by the,
It is a simple but carefully woven pendant of
trying to think.
seagrass. A shot. The diamond and sapphire earrings are very delicate. Each. The yellow flower. It is a lemon. Its juice has a bitter taste. The head of the mallet.
This is interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I feel like this was the way. I guess I'm just so... This is probably not gonna work. In fact, let me preemptively...
The guards have noticed you.
Okay. I may look this up just to, you know, keep the ball running.
Did you expect to just
Alright,
float by
I might look
unnoticed?
it up
There are some
so
intelligent
it's not just
guards
me, like,
out there.
continuing to die. King's Quest 2, Trident. Oh, this is all... Okay, so the second game... I forgot, the second game in the original is very different. Let me... King's Quest 2. Let's do AGD. Because I forgot. I didn't use a walkthrough back in the day. How the hell did I figure this out? AGD... Trident. Okay, I don't know. Let's try again.
Your trusty seahorse waits for you nearby. Having an idea, you approach your somewhat reluctant steed and slap him hard on the back.
Oh, I can't right now. Oh, wow.
Look at him go. The guards are momentarily distracted. Now is
Okay.
your chance.
Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Shit. They could still notice you. Oh my god.
You push on the shell. It moves back slightly into the wall.
You could skip that apparently. We did it, guys. Alright.
The trident is rusty and corroded. It looks something like a pitchfork. Despite yourself, you cannot help but marvel at the treasure. It must have been collected or stolen over many years, and as such, there are coins and jewels originating from all over the world.
Okay. Let's get the trident and save again.
Without delay, you snatch up the trident before the guards return to their posts. It appears as if the guards are losing interest in the seahorse. You had better get out of here quickly.
Please don't notice me. I still haven't saved. Alright. I'm gonna save now.
Oh no, the seahorse has followed you all the way back to the secret entrance. The guards are sure to discover you now.
I need to save, guys!
You remount the seahorse.
Good morning, Dart! Dart, I
Your
hope you're doing well.
seahorse glides onward, flicking its little tail faster than ever. You grip the reins tightly, glancing nervously over your shoulder every so often to check for pursuing sentries. As you make distance, your anxiety melts into relief.
Alright, we gotta
But it
save.
is to be short-lived.
Of course it is. Oh, I don't, not so much just crampy. Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing okay. I was just explaining earlier, we had to save a baby bird today. There's one of the little baby Phoebes, fell out of the nest today, so we had to pick it up, put it back in, and we, long story short, we don't think the baby's gonna make it, because it was a pretty steep fall on concrete, so, but we did what we could. We're just gonna monitor the nest for the day. The bittersweet side of it is that the parents clearly trust us enough, like they weren't attacking us or showing distress while we were putting the baby back. They just kind of watched us while it happened. So having that kind of trust, as cheesy as it sounds, is kind of a gift. Like the nature around us trusts us so much that they were completely okay with us just putting the baby, like holding their baby, putting it back in there. But you know, I'll keep chat posted on it, because this is they're like family. I know it's cheesy to say, but they really are like family, and I've grown very attached to them. Do I want to play the short arcade sequence? I'm gonna say no.
You see a light at the end of the tunnel. You quickly make a dash for the exit.
I just want to save. I'm just like so. But this is kind of funny because it's like the chase scene is very like Crash Bandicoot.
As you emerge, you realize you have only seconds before the guards come out after you. And even if you could outrun them, you're sure the commotion would attract the sentry's attention. Then you'd be in real trouble.
Okay.
Suddenly, you hear a strange voice in your head.
He of noble and goodwill, royal trident thou may wield.
All right, guys, let's quickly save. Aaron, welcome in. It is so good to see you. Oh, you're on a 3 streak. Yay! I hope you're doing well. I want crows in my yard so bad. I want crow friends. Oh, it says next time you'll get buddies with crows or ravens, but seriously, yeah. Well, we have Phoebe friends. Okay, let's get out of here.
You had the means to protect yourself. Perhaps you did not consider yourself worthy? You had the means
What do they
to
want me
protect
to? Oh, I
yourself.
hope I didn't
Perha-
like.
You can't use. You don't have time to defend yourself against both guards.
So what am I supposed to do? Same, but they are rare
Charging
where
with
I'm living
trident
right now.
blazing? That's all well and good, but when there's more than one target, a preventative strategy is called for.
Oh, shut up. Okay, dang it. I really hope that I didn't, Come on. Dang it. Okay, it stops me.
You had the means to protect yourself. Perhaps you did not consider yourself worthy?
I really hope... Okay, this is why we save multiple, because this may be an infinite death loop. Like this, I may actually have to do all of that again. The Sharkies are missing some boobas. I told hubby I'd
You
put all
had
their
the
favorite
means
foods in
to
the yard.
protect yourself. Perhaps you did not consider yourself worthy?
Let me just finish. I'm gonna just drink my tea. The trick, Aaron, is establish a routine so that the birds know when to expect you and get them to associate you with the treats. They like unsalted peanuts, in the shell especially, because it's kind of a game for them, because they get to crack the nuts and that kind of thing. That if they see you at the same time every day, they'll start to expect it. And eventually you might be able to get to a point where you can, like, kind of slowly get closer to it. Let them kind of make the first moves, for lack of a better way to put it. I have a routine and they can trust you. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, getting them in the yard consistently and then making sure that they watch them do it. Something you can do, falconers do this too. is you can make a call, the same call, or say the same thing. Try to say the same pitches or close to the same pitches. So like a little whistle or something to that point. That way they hear it as well, and so it becomes like a Pavlovian response where it's like, ooh, the human is out, the human has made the food call, and now there's food. So you have like a series of associations with the food, so they hear the specific thing. And in falconry, you do the same when you're like glove training the bird. Whistling, like a quick whistle, is the best thing. You have you have your little treat, so they'll come fly to you, and they get used to doing that. So as soon as they hear the whistle, they know to come to you, and it's just one of those like flight training things. This one is easier, I think, than falconry, because trying to directly... Okay. Oh my god. I actually... This is a little bit of a pain.
You had the means to protect yourself.
But when I protected myself, it got mad at me. Oh, I see.
You wonder what that did, if anything at all.
Okay, I found what I had to do, and it gave me a point.
Oh.
All right, sealed cave. All right, let's get out of here. I just have to keep traveling relatively eastward. Well, this is significant. That death counter, it may be higher. It may be higher, because for a while I was not, counting the deaths. I forgot to. Because I've been distracted. And I like how it, like, plays like a Temu Jaws theme. It really calls back, like, harkens on the Jaws stuff. Bomberman emote! Aaron, I hope you make lots of crow friends. That would be really, really fun. I was about to say Jaws theme. Yeah, they're milking the Jaws thing. It's kind of funny. Alright, we've got this. We're gonna be out of Sharky territory very soon. Okay. Wait. Oops. And I'm trying to remember how to get up. Shoot. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Get away! Oh my god, this game. God damn it. That's a little
you
frustrating.
You had the means to protect yourself.
Perhaps you did not consider yourself
Okay,
worthy.
shut up. I know. It doesn't always register, like he'll hover on the edge if you don't have the right, like, pixel sometimes. Oh well, it's a bit of a pain, but we'll get out of here. Jaws theme! I gotta get out of here. I'll find my way. God, it's such a pain. I like sharks. I think they're very cute. There it is. This should be it. When it starts to slope upward. God dang it.
You can't use.
Okay, whatever. Let me save too. Save here. Reached somewhere. I don't know. We can always go back to the cave entrance. Let's go down and around. And up. Wait, no, not up, not up, not up. Now up. Caught myself before I did a dumb. Wait, did I save, did I do, I think I forgot to count Death 17. Hang on, I forgot to count Death 17. Yeah, feel free, guys, if you want to just be like, hey, you died, you need to up your counter. This is not the most accurate death counter. But it's all good regardless. It's supposed to be my job to figure out the dumb death counter. Oh my god, Thank you. It's a whole lot of exploration. But we finished the Sharky. Alright, let's try going up. Let's see what happens if we go up. Because this is it. This is supposed to be it. Dang it. Okay, it's not up. Maybe it's just go this way. Come on.
The trident guides you back to
Oh, thank
Neptune's
God.
realm.
We did it!
You approach the king. He smiles and graciously accepts his trident from you. Then he calls everyone to attention.
To commemorate the return of my trident, and to honor King Graham's success, I hereby call for a celebration.
We did it! What do we celebrate? Oh, are we dancing?
The celebration lasts for some time. You eat, drink, and have a merry time with many of the Mer people. After a few hours, the festivities wind down, and you finally have a chance to speak with Neptune alone.
Wow, okay.
The gems of nature represent the 3 stages of life.
He has no neck.
Water gives birth to life, and thus what I have given you is the first of 3. Second is the growth gem, or air gem, for air sustains life and permits it to grow.
How might I find the growth gem?
I know only that its location is as far above the surface of the land as we are below it.
We have to go to the
Beyond
sky.
that, I cannot aid you.
A smirk crosses Neptune's face momentarily.
You might say that air is not exactly my element.
You decide that the beverages consumed were to blame for that one.
And the third gem, Your Majesty?
Third is the Death Gem, the completion of life and the natural order of things. The Door of Destiny understands this now, as did the ancients who imprisoned the soul within. As for that gem's location, I had hoped you would have no business venturing to the castle.
Oh boy.
Kolima was once ruled from that place, but sadly her people have not seen their lord for quite some time.
Oh boy.
But if you please, I would prefer not to dwell upon this subject. You have done me a great service this day, and I thank you. Good luck, King Graham, and good speed.
Okay. Oh, we got a decent amount of points for all that.
You depart the underwater kingdom and head back towards the surface.
We have the gem.
What an incredible experience. You are certain you will never forget the adventure you just had. Additionally, you have acquired one of the gems. As you resurface, you realize that the magic which allowed you to breathe underwater has now subsided.
Oh, that's not convenient. It let me die 17 times. Okay, let's save. Okay.
It's you, King. It is simply an absolute pleasure to meet your own acquaintance.
Alright, so now we should, we see if we can get in here. We haven't been able to get in.
You attempt to open the door, but find it is locked. You think you can hear the sound of labored breathing inside, and decide against causing any further disturbance.
Okay, let's head to town. It should be past noon at this point, so that library, or not the library, I'm sorry, there was a shop that opens at noon that we could not quite get into. Oh, it's not gonna let me. That's fine. Excuse me, guys. Congestion's kind of real. I had a bit of an itchy throat. Will she talk to me?
The mother pumpkin looks distressed. You decide not to interrupt her at the moment.
It's too real. Alright, here is the path. Let's go to town. To the town we go. I love that they animate all this. That pumpkin was smiling at us. I know, right? Isn't it? She is an enchanted pumpkin. So she's just kind of permanently stuck in her jack-o'-lantern,
The haystack, or rather whoever or whatever is inside it, is no longer responsive to your inquiries.
Pumpkin is a smiler. It sure is. Alright, we do have something for the haystack.
Here. This might help your sneezing.
Oh, thanks.
It's so derpy.
Here, you can have this back now.
You retrieve the partially used cloth from the
Ew.
haystack.
Feel better?
Yeah, it's so good to be able to
A shiny silver needle lays on the ground near the haystack. You take the silver needle.
Alright. Let's see if we could talk to him.
The haystack, or
Can we just give him the used tissue?
there's no need.
Ew.
It is a large sheet of slightly unhygienic, yet still potentially usable cloth.
That is so funny and
It is
disgusting.
a slightly luminescent blue stone about the size of your palm.
Oh, the big stone. It looks pretty dang shiny.
It is a tiny silver needle. It reminds you of a dart.
Oh my god, darts in this game.
The yellow flower is...
Oh, what if I...
She loves you. She loves you. She loves you not.
What if I just got the yellow flower connected?
There's no...
Alright.
Crystal clear water sparkles in the fountain. A few valueless pennies lie at the bottom that the merchant didn't bother taking.
Alright. Let's just say back in town. Now we can enter.
You are inside a cute little antique shop.
Cute.
Old furniture and knickknacks clutter the place. Against the wall, a low bench displays an assortment of items. The little old lady is tiny, with twinkling blue eyes. Her white hair is done up in a neat bun on top of her head. She appears at first to be in her 60s. Then you notice the sheer quantity of makeup plastered on her face, and decide that she may well be older than that. Ah, dragonfire! Oh, no, wait. It's just a mounted dragon head. Whew.
Aww. Alright, let's just look around.
It is a red sorcerer's hat. You are inside. Apparently, this interesting-looking item is a Model DX cartridge retrieval unit. Quite a useful little device in another time and place.
Oh, the little references are so cute. Okay, there's a...
A large and incredibly hefty-looking mallet is propped up against the shelf. A small engraving on its head reads, Broggy.
Broggy.
It is a crystal ball, fairly standard equipment for those of the magical persuasion. An expensive-looking statue catches your eye. It is sculpted of white marble and appears to be the only item of any real value within the shop. You find it quite odd that this grand statue is situated amongst other ordinary items of far less value. You are inside.
Alright, let's talk to the chick. Oh, she's
Good
at the door.
afternoon. What can I do for you, dear?
Hello. Do you sell anything that would aid in ascent up a mountain?
Unfortunately, I do not sell climbing equipment, or anything of that sort. This is really a specialist store.
Oh,
However, I do have an item which you might find useful. This lamp is said to contain a genie. Never tried it myself, of course. I do not believe in using magic to solve my problems. Nature has made us as we are, and we should be glad of that.
uh-huh. How much for the lamp?
The old lady hesitates. You sense she wants more from you than your money. You hope it is not anything that you will regret.
Well, seeing as how you are a man who seems adept at taking care of himself, perhaps you could do a small favor for me?
Somehow, you knew she was going to say
Oh no.
I once owned a beautiful nightingale, quite rare around here. But the sentimental value far outweighs its monetary worth. That foul old witch Hagatha has stolen it from me, probably to use in some concoction or another.
that. Her nose screws up in disgust.
So, if you could be a sweetie and retrieve it for me, I will trade you. The lamp for the bird. Agreed?
Well, I will see what I can do.
Do be careful. If Hagatha should spot you out of her good eye, then you'll be in for it.
Okay.
You couldn't even move it, let alone lift it.
Let's just keep talking to her.
Who will buy these wonderful items? You have nothing more to say at this time.
Okay, so we can't,
A rather beaten and tarnished brass lamp is positioned on the countertop.
we can't take
Once
it.
you have retrieved the nightingale, Angelina will trade you for the lamp.
Okay, Well, go back to the library and just see what happens.
The librarian seems disinclined to speak further with you.
Okay. Let's say talk to Angelina. Talk to... guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go use the restroom. Give me one moment. Very quick. Okay, make sure it's paused. Vibe. Aw. Yeah, the music in this game is so cozy. It's very, like, it's just delightful. Thank you all for just kind of hanging out, and I love these, like, very immersive little story games. Oh my goodness, Hatsune Skylar, welcome in! This is King's Quest II, the second game. I started it at a Friday bonus stream, and I didn't finish it. I still have quite a bit of game left, about 2/3 of the game, maybe a little, just a little over 2/3. But it's very cute. It's very immersive. Welcome in. How are you? I hope your summer is going wonderfully. Let me see if I can talk to this guy.
You do not feel like doing business with the merchant at the moment, and you do not have anything else to say yet.
I'm gonna look something up, because there's something I'm supposed to do, because I am supposed to get the baby pumpkin, but I do want to look this up, because I'm very curious. So it's King's Quest to how to get baby pumpkin. The game, it is such a cute game. It is such a cute game. Alright, okay, so I do, oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Hatsune. I can't do anything here for now, so let's just, it occurs to me, I have not wandered the whole town yet. But something we could do in the meantime is also just, we can go put the stone. Gotta watch him walk. These things, I just realized, so we saw the flyer for the church. Without spoiling anything, we haven't seen the church yet. Oh, there it is.
You have come to the Church of Kalima. It is said that all are welcome, and that the monks living here often help those in need.
That's,
These windows have been boarded up. You wonder if there's been some vandalism in the recent past. Surely no one would think to damage a church.
well, let's find out. Let's go inside.
The door appears to be barred from the inside. The church must not be open at this time. A large brass bell sits atop the church. The symbol of the common religion has been affixed to the apex of the church's roof. Your association with it forms part of your duty as a monarch.
This is fascinating. Very fascinating. Let's keep moving for now. Because I just realized we haven't explored like a whole part of map. A whole chunk of the map. Alright, well let's leave this area for now. I love that church. It's like, you know that like creepy cozy? That's what that is to me. Like I would, this town is so very...
Bushes abound in the forest. Bushes abound.
Okay. Oh wait, hang on.
You have reached the eastern edge of the Weirwood Forest. Trees surround you on all sides, except to the east, where there is a deep chasm spanned by a rickety-looking bridge.
This looks like something down
You
here.
have reached the... You've got to hand it to the forest. It's really done a great job at preserving the natural flora that grows around these parts.
Bushes also abound in the locker room. Which one? Men or women? Oh, shit.
You have
No. No. Get away, get away. Bye-bye. He's mean. He's gonna enchant me. He's gonna turn me into like a duck. Okay.
A healthy baby tree grows near the spring. It is a natural spring flowing from the rocks. A pool of water collects at the base.
Okay. What happens if I go this way then? So we've seen the spring. I do remember we've seen the spring, but I purposely left it vague, but I suppose men more than women. You'd be surprised.
There's a log nearby.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I'm so just kidding. I just gotta be edgy every now and then. Can't get too wholesome, you know? Anyway, let's actually head back. Let's see if I can go this way. Ugh. Congestion is so bad. I haven't had, like, congestion this bad in a really long time. I mean, it's fine. I think there's something that I'm, like, mildly allergic to outside. Okay, let's go back. We'll head this way. I hope the wizard doesn't come out. Okay. Let's just, God, that so close to the edge. So close to the edge. That was a little concerning. Okay.
You would prefer not to place the gems of nature into the door until you have collected all three of them.
Wait, really? Okay, I'm wondering if that's then just like an original game thing. Because it used to just be that you could just put them in as you got them, but whoops. Alright, well I have to be careful because I don't want to just, Can I go down south? There's some other things that I haven't yet explored. Okay. There are parts of the map I haven't seen yet. That's why I'm trying to see them. For lack of a better way to put it. Alright, we're back at the church. God, this church is so cool. It's like all like, I love how like it's eerie and just surrounded by trees. Just head back up again. Windows, like, your microphone is currently in use by OBS Studio. It's like, cool. Could have fooled me. Alright, come on. Alright, can I go this way? Nope. Okay, well that's no good. Let's see if I can go this way. Look off the beaten path, what happens? Nope, no, okay, let's just leave. Alright, so they really fixed areas. I'm just kind of messing around a little bit just to see what we can see. Because there's a specific thing I'm looking for. Okay, he's just hanging out. Guess we haven't been this way, have we? We must have, though. Oh.
3 gold coins shimmer in a nearby patch of grass.
Okay.
High in the treetop, a rope is tied to a branch. The tree on the east side of the clearing looks quite sturdy. A piece of rope looks to be tied around its upper branches.
Okay, so I need to save here.
You don't have time to go climbing around in trees, Graham.
Okay. What if I...
Brandishing your sword might make you appear an accomplished fighter, but you will not make many friends by being careless with it. You can't reach that high. Three gold. As you pick up the gold coins, they suddenly turn dark. Now they resemble ordinary metal. Wait a minute. This isn't gold. It's fool's gold.
Perfect! Alright. I love fool's gold. I actually think it's pretty cool.
It is a grand tree with a little door built into its trunk. How curious. This large fallen log is all that remains of a once grand tree.
There's a hole, so we gotta stick our hand in it. Yep, it lets you do it. David Alexander, welcome in.
You peer into the log, but see nothing of interest.
I got baited. Okay.
You peer into the
So I look
log,
the other
but see
side.
nothing of interest.
Whenever you see a hole in a tree in this game, you have to just do it. You have to stick your hand in the hole.
What is this? There's a door built into the trunk of a large tree. It appears to be closed.
Alright, let's just move on. Or, well, let's mess with it. Only hands!
You rap on the treehouse door and wait a moment, but get no response.
Okay, let's get out of here. Okay! So it was down south. The other thing I want to do... So we have to be really careful. When we're in, like, the deep woods in this game, there's always just stuff happening. Hey, it's the lemon tree. Let me just get my bearings. This should be where the patch is. The patch should... Oh, god dang it. Okay, well, this is fine. I'm going to go retrieve the little baby pumpkin. I'm still very, like, a little emotional after this morning's baby bird situation. Alright, let's go back to town, guys. I can't get over how gorgeous the pixel art in this game is. Like, this is just very, very beautiful. The landscaping is so it's so cozy. All right, just keep walking. Okay.
The fool's gold again shines the instant the coins leave your hand.
It's super cute. I saw the old art of the original games. True MS Paint era. Yes.
Three coins in the fountain.
What? Let me see.
Alright, we gotta get out of here fast. Cause it's a timer. Alright. Baby pumpkin. Alright, let's go save the baby pumpkin. And then, Angelina wanted her, what's it called? The bird. We have to go save a bird. Everything reminds me of her. I mean, everything reminds me of the little baby Phoebe. I am out of Lurk. How was the meetings? Hopefully they went well. Alright. Perfect.
The mother
Perfect. Oh, look! Hang on, look at his sad little
The baby
face.
pumpkin seems a little more settled than it was with the merchant, but you sense it still wants to get home.
We'll get him home.
The baby pumpkin.
Oh my god. Alright.
Thank you.
Let me pause really quickly so I can talk to chat. Rubriba, welcome in! This is not my first time playing. I used to play the originals way back in the day, and then I played this AGD remake a little over a decade ago, and I've been wanting to just revisit. But, yeah. I love the game too. It's one of my favorites. This one is my favorite of the original King's Quest trilogy. Number 2 is my favorite. Just I think it's very whimsical. I love the Kalima world. It's so delightful. But I'm definitely a little rusty. They went well. I got to share some knowledge and chat with my manager about my new role. He just heaped praise. Oh, that's so great. I'm glad to hear that. My day's going fine. I had a very strange start to the day, but I'm here, I'm streaming, and it's good to be hanging out. That spooked me. Was it the loud meh? Let's get the cutscene going.
Graham.
Thank you, Graham. Here, take this. Maybe this useless trinket of Haggathis will be of some use to you. Serves you right for not enabling me to protect my kids.
The pumpkin hands you a gold brooch with a beautiful blue sapphire.
Huh.
The brooch has an enormous sapphire encircled by 2 rows of glittering diamonds. It is a simple clay bowl.
All right. All right. So now we just have to find Hagatha. This is that old Sierra game, right? I recall playing some of the games in there. Leisure Suit Larry! See, yes, it is. This is an old game from the 80s. This remake is from the early 2000s. Or earlier 2000s, I should say. But yeah, the original games were very much 80s. Alright, I'm gonna save by Hagatha Cave. Wow. Let's just save that cave. See if I get that rare, that little Easter egg. Oh my god. I keep misclicking.
As you near the cave, the bat symbol above the entrance starts radiating an ominous black glow.
That's probably not a good
Unless
sign.
you are mistaken, the symbol above the cave entrance bears a striking similarity to a bat. A shiver runs down your spine as you look at it. It's almost as if some dark force were radiating from it.
Space Quest is my favorite of the Sierra games. I need to play those. They use their...
It is a human skull with a radiant blue stone wedged into its eye socket.
They use their engine to produce a bunch of different series pointing... Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I just realized that...
As you attempt to place the birth gem into the skull, you discover that it does not fit properly. Instead, it juts out uselessly like a bulging eyeball. The birth gem protrudes from the skull like a bulging eyeball. You'll somehow need to push it in further.
Okay, well, it did let me do that. Let's see if I can push it in with the stake.
That has no effect on the skull.
The mallet. It's letting me do
You
it.
gently tap the birth gem with the mallet, hoping not to break it. It budges only slightly. You give it a harder hit. It moves a bit more. You hold your breath and give the gem an almighty thwack. It pops into the skull.
Okay.
The birth gem is now fully inside this skull's eye socket.
I love the art style in this game too. It's so nice. We whacking. Yes, we are. Let's.
Unless you are mistaken, the symbol above the cave entrance bears.
All right, so. I won't save just yet. Let's just step inside and see what happens. What? All
You
right.
saw black glow. You did not slow, turned not away. You've had your day.
Oh, the tongue in cheek. Thank you so much for the follow, David. I think we have 2 Davids in chat right now. At least 2, anyway. There's death number 18. Okay, so I am a little rusty. Yay! I am a little rusty, but okay.
Unless you are mistaken.
Okay, so we've done all this. Let's just kind of look at everything.
It is a human skull with a radiant blue stone wedged into its eye socket.
Can never have too many Davids. I've always liked the name David. I think it's a great name.
It is a human skull with large eye sockets.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's just stick the gem back in.
As you attempt to place the birth gem into the skull.
And then we'll mallet it in. Aw, I love the blue hearts.
You gently tap the birth gem with the mallet.
Okay, so let's just save, used gem. Just kinda.
The birth gem.
I think what I have to do now is rotate.
As you face the skull towards the image of the bat above the cave, you notice that its wing has faded slightly. However, you suspect that whatever danger the bat represents is still in effect.
Okay. This is more like it.
You turn the rightmost skull so that it faces the bat symbol above the cave entrance. The power of the 2 skulls combined has caused the bat symbol to disappear. You sense whatever danger it represented has now subsided. This skull is facing in the right position. You need not turn it back around.
Okay, but we do want the gem. Alright, so now we, the power of the two skulls! I remember Leisure Suit Larry had an age verification system. You had to answer some trivia that I thought only adults would know. Oh my god, that's so cheeky. Lots of questions about Nixon, if I recalled correctly. That's so funny.
As you enter, you are almost overwhelmed by the foul stench which molests your nostrils. It is obviously coming from whatever Hagatha is cooking in that large cauldron of hers. There are some things of interest on the other side of the cave, but you have no means of crossing over there safely at this time. A caged nightingale sits on the floor near the northern cave wall. The light from outside barely penetrates the interior of this cave. So long as you keep your distance, Hagatha shouldn't notice you. This is the ugliest old lady you have ever seen. She has warts all over her face and matted gray hair. She clasps her stick with claw-like hands.
Okay, let's just... More stealthing, guys. We have to stealth again. See if we can do this.
A simple but elegant black cloak hangs on a stand. Being as quiet as a mouse, you slide your hand inside the cloak to discover a deep pocket. Amongst sticky and disgusting spell ingredients, you find a tiny silver key and a peculiar golden ring-shaped device.
Metalgram solid! Alright. It's actually... I probably need to be just getting out of here, but let's look at this.
This odd circular device intrigues you. It depicts several different symbols around its outer rim. The sun, a mountain range, a drop of water, and a cloud.
I'd be curious to know what questions
The
about
key
Nixon
would
it
fit a
asked.
small lock. There is nothing else inside the cloak except for disgusting spell ingredients, none of which you want.
Oh, I just realized there's something here.
A glass dome, semi-spherical in shape, sits on the table. It reminds you of a shakeable snow dome toy that you once owned as a child. You need to get closer. You hear Agatha begin a chant of some kind while stirring her brew.
The fluid of blood with bone and flesh.
Upon attempting to lift the birdcage, you notice that it is attached to a thick chain and bound by a small lock. Obviously, you can't take the cage while it's still chained to the wall. You slide the silver key into the lock. It fits.
How does she not notice
you turn
any
it
of this?
silently, and the chain falls to the ground.
Alright,
Uh-oh, Hagatha has seen you.
Well, you are the gentleman, saving me a lot of trouble by coming here.
Oops. Alright, what have we been turned into? Oh, okay.
Ask the bird to be quiet next time.
Can we do that? Alright. Let me... You just had to ask! "19 deaths. What do I have?
You slide the silver key into the lock. It fits. You turn it silently, and the chain falls to the ground. You silently drop the cloth over the cage.
Is that really? That's gonna just work?
Without making a sound, you take the nightingale into your possession. You hear Agatha begin a chant of some kind while stirring her brew.
The fluid of blood with bone and flesh.
Alright, got the bird.
You cannot remove the birth gem while the blue light is streaming from it. If you want to dislodge it, you'll have to use force.
I want the snow globe, but the snow globe may be like 100%ing thing.
There is no reason to. You strike the skull with all your strength, and it shatters easily. The birth gem clatters to the ground, along with a multitude of bone fragments. You reacquire the birth gem.
Okay, so now we can't go back in there, so that is just that. Got bird and gem. Alright, now we get to just go back to town. Let's go back down. Already happened, we whacked skulls! Oh, did you watch tonight's match? I saw that Bosnia lost to Herzegovina last night my time last night. But I need to check who's playing today, remind myself. I found a way to stream the games. I didn't realize that Fox Sports has a YouTube channel and you can just watch them there. I did not know that. What happens if you hung around too long in the cave while she did the incantation? She would have gotten you. Yeah, when she starts the incantation, it's basically a ticker for she's gonna see you. The things I'm willing to let deaths play out, because some of them are really funny. Like, I'm kind of, like, a lot of these are repeat attempts at, like, just things that I just kind of forgot how to do. I hope I could see Hungary one day at the World Cup. The last World Cup for us was 1986. Aw, I hope so too. I really hope so too. That would be really fun. I will cheer for Hungary, Sora, with you when that happens. Alright.
I have acquired your nightingale.
You have? Then please give it to me.
Aw. I might not since I'm sick, and I just want to sleep. Like right now I'm having a massive headache and can't focus on my— oh my god, Dart, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. Roasted red pepper hummus is good. Yes, it is. It is. Oh my god, it's the best. Alright.
You offer the nightingale to Angelina. The sheer elation on her face almost makes the whole risk worth the while.
Okay.
She snatches it from you and proceeds to fuss over the bird. You wait for a moment, but it seems she no longer notices you.
If you don't mind, about the lamp you promised me in trade for the nightingale?
The shopkeeper looks up at you vaguely. She gradually remembers that there is another being in her world.
Yes? Oh, yes, take it. You'll have no beginning of use with it.
Don't you mean no end of use?
Of course. Whatever you say, dear.
You hear Angelina muttering cheerfully to herself as she exits.
Finally, I have the final ingredient for that marvelous youth potion.
Oh no.
I'm going to beat you to the punch, my dear Agatha. Serves you right for hoarding this sweet, juicy thing to yourself.
You feel a nauseous tinge in your stomach. Well, at least the lamp is now yours.
Oh jeez. Okay.
You take the old lamp.
Lately I've been putting hummus in my sandwiches instead of mustard or mayo. It's so good. Probably a lot better for you. Hummus is a good source of fiber. It's a lot healthier as well than like the standard condiments. It's flavorful. Really flavorful. I'll be fine. I might game a lot this weekend. Yay! Since I got another controller. Von Troller. What match are we watching today? Damn woman! Yeah. so now we can kind of play around in here.
The oil lamp is fashioned of brass and has been tarnished. There's a spout at one end and a round handle at the other. The lamp is empty inside.
Spain, Austria want to watch Portugal, Croatia, but it starts at 1 a.m.
You rub the lamp and wait expectantly, but nothing happens. You're about to give it another try when a small puff of smoke appears at the end of the spout. It clears, revealing a note. As you remove it, the lamp disappears. You read the scroll.
It's the unlucky fool who bought this lamp. As you may have gathered, this lamp no longer contains a fabulous genie, as my former master, praise him and his greatness, has released me with his final wish. However, as a consolation, please be advised of the following. The shopkeeper is not to be trusted. She dabbles in the black arts and keeps rather distasteful company. May these words reveal what lies beneath, and may your findings lead you to a higher position in life. So hard like a stone and white like the snow stands the silent man who guards what's below. May you forever know the beauty of freedom. Signed, Nibor Simawil Genie. Okay, look. They predicted Will Smith. Anyway. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to just use the restroom. Be very quick. Ooh, I managed 100% song early today. Congratulations! 9 out of 10. Yeah. You could try and see if you can watch it. Aw. I will be right back. So I'm gonna use the restroom. The music, I forgot the music is still playing. That's cute. Alright, I am just... My internet is giving me grief again. Which I suppose shouldn't be surprising, but you know how it goes. Alright, let's just look at this little thing again.
You examine the statue up close. Aha! There is a hidden latch on it.
Okay, let's do it.
You flick the latch. A trap door opens up in the floor.
Wow.
Amazing. A trap door has opened up in the floorboards. A musty smell rises from the dark room below.
You close the trap door behind you. This is a secret room located directly beneath the antique shop. Obviously, the proprietor uses this room as a storage area for her worthless wares, although there may be something of value down here.
Oh, so the Yoshi eggs, I got them, they're like pre-made that you just kind of throw in and bake. We've been kind of eating at them, just a couple at a time. They're nice. For cookies, they're fairly light. Like, one of those cookies is only 50 calories and only has 4 grams of sugar. So for a cookie, it's pretty amazing. It's not too bad. But they were store-bought, so they were kind of pre-made, and all you have to do is bake them. But they're made out of the dough, like the cookie dough that you can just kind of eat raw. Did they smell funny? You know, the funny thing is they actually smelled really good. They just smelled gently. I like them because they're not too sugary. Like, I like the lightly sweetened dough, like where it's just enough where it's like you can still taste the doughy. I don't know why, I like the doughy taste. So they just taste doughy, and they smell like sugar cookies, but they're not like crazy sugary per cookie, which is just kind of nice.
You see a letter on the desk. You read the letter sitting on the desk.
Holy Alright, let me read this out loud. Angelina, once again, I put to you an invitation to join our illustrious community. Unsurprisingly, you have heard of its reputation through other channels. I personally encourage you to give it serious thought. We are not only interested in new membership from the mages of this world. This invitation goes out to all who believe that, when the appointed time comes, only the faithful will be rewarded. The rest of those poor, unenlightened fools will perish. All that is asked in return is complete allegiance to the Father. He has guided us from the beginning, and his power is far older than most. I know you are hesitant due to concerns regarding the dress code. Let me assure you that black would look simply charming on you, dear. So I like this, like, secret culty stuff, like holy font. Lord! I don't like overly sugar cookies, just the dough is perfect. Yeah, I agree, Dart. I agree. Alright, next paragraph. My gratitude goes out to you for your flattering assertion that I would make a fine ruler of Kalima. What a shame that the former ruler has lost all interest in his homeland. I cannot blame him, however. The change struck him quite hard. To answer your earlier question, yes, I have acquired a nightingale. They are most uncommon in this region, and yes, I am quite sure it is the final ingredient required to complete my youth potion. As much as I would like to share it with you, I am afraid that a single nightingale will provide only enough solution for one person. In any event, I shall, of course, pay you a visit the moment the youth potion takes effect. H. We can assume that H stands for Hagatha, but, you know.
A tangled mass of jewelry and chains have been dumped into boxes and pushed up against the back wall. There is a soft pile of down and dust. A beam of light filters through from a crack in the floorboards above. A large double-bladed broadsword leans against the bench. It looks like an expensive antique. You see a colorful rolled-up carpet. This is a secret.
Alright, well, what happens?
You have neither the time nor the patience to go about untangling all of this jewelry. You much prefer the lightness of your own sword. You see the latest antiquities that Angelina had planned to sell unwary customers. Unfortunately, they're about as old as your boots and are probably worth far less. Several barrels are stored in this underground room. The down is dirty, and you've had quite enough of dust from when the castle cleaners went on strike. You'd better not move anything down here.
Okay, they want the carpet. I want a secret room. I know, right? I'd love a secret room.
As you pick up the carpet, you notice a small label which reads, "Property of Al Din." There might be a faded letter or two in there, but you cannot be sure. Above you, from the back room, you discern Angelina's voice.
I did it! I did it! The youth potion is finally finished. All I need to do now is drink it.
Angelina, show yourself, you scurvy wench.
Agatha? My dear! What an unexpected surprise!
Don't
Don't you play the fool with me. I know you stole it.
Stole? Really, I do not know.
Silence. For your lies and deceit, there can be only one consequence.
No, please. Have you explained?
I said silence. Oh, and one more thing. Your invitation to join us is revoked. What is this? Ah, the youth potion at last. Oh no. Drat. Now what was that spell for removing floorboards? Curses. I shall have to go back and look it up.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. But we'll take the potion.
You fish around in the pile of down and successfully retrieve the youth potion.
What would you do with a secret room? So what would you guys do if you had a secret room? I honestly would put like my favorite books and things I just don't want, things I just don't want people to, see. I mean, I don't have people, we don't have guests over.
Cautiously, you open the trapdoor ever so slightly and peer into the room above. Hagatha is nowhere to be seen. You make your exit from the basement.
But I would definitely want to,
If you wish to close the trapdoor, you should flip the latch.
we should close it.
You flick the latch. The trapdoor closes and conceals itself into the floorboards once more.
A little reading room. Yeah, I'd want to have us like a secret library thing. Alright. Got out of store. Let's actually eyeball some of the stuff.
The magic carpet is a beautifully woven Persian rug with a colorful fringe on the ends.
Okay.
You think that this vial contains the potion of youth.
I'd hide myself in there to not hear anyone. Bringing books, piano things to write. Yeah, I would do the same. I'd have like my instruments. I'd probably like never leave it. Okay, so I guess the question now is what to do next. Let's just see. Where I last saved got out of store. Let's see what happens if I just use the carpet.
The carpet is... You unroll the magic carpet, lay it on the ground, and sit on it. The carpet begins to rise skyward.
Oh, I love that Robin Williams quote ender. Yeah.
As you ascend higher, you realize that the carpet is beyond your control. It glides through the air on a seemingly predetermined course.
Okay. Well, we did it. We reached the mountaintop without having to climb it. How convenient.
Some plants grow between the rocks up here. The plateau is a natural lofty outcropping from this mountain. There are a few pine and fir trees on this mountaintop.
Okay. Oh, cute!
There's a rock up here. Fancy that.
Wow, the sarcasm.
The sky is splendid during the height of the day. The plateau is a natural...
Right, let's look
a
for
snake
friends.
blocks your path to the east. It appears to be about 10 feet long and is coiled up, ready to strike. You bravely approach the snake with your bare hands.
Oh, okay, so it's just gonna let me kill myself. Whoops.
The snake lashes out, striking with precision. Its lethal venom kills you instantly.
Well, isn't that delightful?
Your history.
Well, rip. Dead. Yep, we are dead. This is okay. Boo, that pun! There are so many puns. Alright, we're entering into the 20s. Wow. Bad pun. Horrible pun. Excuse me. So sorry, guys. Alright, now we gotta figure out what we do with the snake. Alright, so it wants me to look at the snake.
A snake blocks your path to the east. It appears to be about 10 feet long and is coiled up,
10 feet
ready
long.
to strike.
It's so goofy. Snake! Let's talk to him. Hi, buddy.
The snake only communicates in hisses.
One of my favorite puns from Old Mystery Science Theater. Look at that moss. It's taking a liking to that tree. Aw, that's really cute, though. What do we have? What can we feed the snake? Oh, it probably wants us to... God, it probably wants us to do
You
this.
could simply kill the snake, but something about its presence up here is a little strange.
Yes. Okay. Let's catch him.
The snake does not care about your possessions.
Okay, the game is very like, yeah, you keep trying. Oops!
You have just discovered the gravity of your situation.
Speaking of puns, if only it was a dummy thick snake. I have discovered the gravity of my situation, guys. Holy. Ooh, I could put filters on this. Wait, I'm not distracted. Gas, welcome in. You're just in time for death number 21. Okay.
A snake blocks your path to the east. It appears to be about 10 feet long and is coiled up, ready to strike.
I'm off work already, thank Glob. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Death's old enough to drink now. Yes, yeah, my death count, you are so right. I don't... Okay, so it doesn't care about my possessions. What happens if I don't think
Dangling
it'll
the
let me.
opal in front of your own face, you soon find yourself mesmerized by its multitude of glittering colors. You manage to snap yourself out of it and put the necklace away.
Oh, dang, at least you're getting records. It's something. I'm kidding, yeah, death record. Wait, are you US based or not? I am US based. Yeah, I live in South Carolina currently. Oh, jeez.
The snake does not care about your possessions.
Okay, so there's something I have to do here. I haven't figured it out.
There's a rock up here. Fancy that.
This game, though. This game.
The plateau is a natural lofty outcropping from this mountain.
She's not based, though. Uh-huh. Lex, welcome in. Okay, so something I could do is... This is gonna be death. Okay. It's
The
death.
snake lashes out, striking with precision. Its lethal venom kills you instantly.
Let's see.
Your history.
Alright, forgot that. You got the hot weather too. I'm in Charlotte and it's getting 100 the next few days. Yeah, we were on the heat advisory. It's already 89 out. Let me see what the real feel. It's supposed to get the real feel's supposed to get up to like 107. It feels like 96 right now. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Hot day. Dang, bird. Yeah. That's good old Lex for you. Realized after I threw it out there that if you were European, that would have made no sense. Aw, no, I'm just in the States. How were your birthday? If they were really, yes, they were so fun. My husband took me on a surprise tour of the little town where Vampire Diaries was filmed. So that was really lovely. That was an unexpected, like, just beautiful surprise. So I got to, like, see all the, like, sights, got to look at, like, some of the props and costumes and other things. So that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. Sorry, kind of fun. It was very fun. So I enjoyed that a lot. It's currently 92, feels like 101. Oh, geez. Yeah, Charlotte is hot. Okay. Wait, did I... Oh, I'm older than drinking age now. It's 22! Like that Taylor Swift song. Anyone feel like they're 22?
A snake blocks your path.
Okay. What if I went, like, here? Oh, shit. No, no. Stop. I feel like I'm 102. Yeah, I can relate.
It would be too dangerous to use the magic carpet near those jagged rocks.
Yeah, 22 8D. It's 22 millimeters would be an 8D. Aw. Aw, that's cute.
The snake does not care about your possessions.
It'd be nice to feel 22 again. That was a long time ago. Aw. You know, the fun for me, because I'm in a lot better health now at 38 than I was when I was 22. I don't have any, at least to what I was back in when I was 22. I have no inkling to head back to that.
You test the sound of the ground. You test...
Okay, can I...
Talking to yourself isn't necessarily a sign of madness. When you start answering yourself, then you should consider seeking professional help.
I don't actually, I will admit, I don't entirely know what to do here. Because it did not let me use the, it didn't let me use my sword.
Brandishing your sword might make you appear an accomplished fighter, but you will not make many friends by being careless with it. Besides, it's valuable. Take care of it.
I had better health at 22 than now, not that I'm very ill or anything. Aw. Yeah, I think most people kind of age. For me, it's more just 22, I was not in good shape. I had a bunch of health issues that were ongoing that were not really there. Yeah, and then I was very, like, anxious and very stressed chronically. Out of shape because I like the workout regimen that I have now has been an insane game changer, and I was actually in my early 30s I was able to address a couple of health things that mean that I'm just living a way better quality of life. She had an undulated butt, but yeah, I could look up the snake thing just so we can keep the game moving. I don't mind, like, looking stuff up, but, like, back in the 80s, like, you didn't have game guides, so I'm just like, how did I beat this? But it's just, I think it's just a King's Quest to Snake. Okay. Oh, it's, yeah, I forgot. So my rustiness, the original game, I just remember it was something, do you have another sword or a stick or something? Well, let's see, we have this, I'm pretty sure this is going to be...
This item cannot...
The snake does not care about your possessions.
I don't have the magic lamp anymore, but...
Dangling the opal in front of your own
This
face, you
feels a
soon
little-
find yourself mesmerized by its multitude of glittering colors. You manage to snap yourself out of it and put the necklace away.
Okay, let's just see what happens if I use it on the snake. Like, if they want the snake charmer thing.
You dangle the shimmering opal in front of the snake. It soon falls hypnotized in typical snake fashion.
Okay. Look at him, he's Alright. Let's just say we passed the snake. No snake. Oh, I forgot another Mystery Science Theater pun. The names Miles O'Keefe appears in the credit, and one of them said, "How much Keefe is in this movie?" Anyway. That's cute. Okay, you need a sound alert about the snake not caring about your possessions. I do. I really do. Let's look in this. Another hole to look into.
It's too dark. You can't see down there. You reach into the cavity and feel around. What is this? You've discovered a button hidden inside the rock. You press it and wait to see what happens next.
Oh, guys. Any space questers in chat?
In an instant, a man stands beside you. He appears to be somewhat of an adventurer, much like yourself.
Greetings. I am King Graham of Daventry.
The newcomer nods in greeting. Without a word, he respectfully appraises you. You notice about him the manner of one who has only recently learnt the meaning of heroism.
From where do you hail, good sir?
The man opens his mouth to answer, but then pauses to consider that question. Evidently deciding that irrelevant exposition would serve neither party, he casually gestures to the hole in the rock behind you.
Might I inquire something of your identity?
After a brief search of his own person, the man pulls out a scroll card and hands it to you. You unroll it, and it reads, "Having fulfilled the requirements in accordance with the statutes of the famous Adventurers Correspondence School, the bearer is a qualified would-be hero." The man also shows you a medallion. Upon it are the words, "Hero of Spielberg." You reverently return the scroll to the man.
You don't say much, do you?
With a sigh of resignation, the man shakes his head silently.
Surely you might speak to me of your adventures.
The man becomes quite enthused about the prospect of relating his most recent adventure to you. Just as he is about to speak, however, you notice something on the ground that the man must have dropped.
Alright, let's see this.
You retrieve the paper. It appears to be a scroll. Upon it is some writing. Disclaimer, you have just witnessed a rather shameless plug for the remake of Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire by the entities of AGD Interactive. Available now.
Okay, this to
As
me...
you read the writing, the words are ingrained in your mind. The scroll disappears.
The cheekiest advertising of their own games. I'm not sure if it's... Quest for Glory may be different from Space Quest.
It's too dark. You can't
But
see down there.
they put little, like, goofy things, like plugging in stuff for their own games. Yeah, this is yeah. Okay. So,
You cannot see a great deal of the cave from here. It seems to be a log.
Alright, let's just step in, see what happens. Surely nothing bad can happen, right?
The cave is adorned with the most beautiful coverings you've ever seen. The material sparkles in the light from outside the cave. There's almost something unreal about this brilliant decor. An ancient book lies open on the workbench. Though its pages are torn and faded, the cover is still a bright blood red. A collection of books are stacked side by side on a nearby shelf. Most of the titles are written in a mysterious language that you don't understand, so you suspect that they are about magic. Flip through the book entitled Ye Old Book of Enchantments, Causes and Cures. The first half contains a list of enchantments. These do not interest you, as you have no desire to inflict inconvenience upon others. However, the Cures section does capture your curiosity. While browsing, you spy a promising paragraph.
Oh boy. Okay. Ye Old Book of Enchantments, Causes and Cures. It's like in Paper Mario, one of the Toads talks about this cool game called Fire Emblem. I completely forgot about that. Which Paper Mario? Hello, hi again, Alex. Welcome back. We've had a lot of deaths since you were last here. While casting enchantments upon others, may provide you with many daily hours of fun, do not ignore the danger that a miscast spell may have upon your own person. For this reason, you should prepare a simple item with which you can protect yourself against the effects of an enchantment, as well as providing a means for reversing said spell should it be deemed necessary. Only the power of the emerald can properly dispel an enchantment, and thus the steps to create one are as follows. First, heat a blue mineral and yellow vegetable. A plant is an acceptable alternative together until they coagulate into a greenish liquid. Stir the mixture with a white feather. Drop into this a perfectly clear crystal and recite, "Heed now these words. Crystal perfect, green is thy hue, restore, correct, guard well, my form, preserve, protect." You will now have a means to safeguard yourself should your enchantments ever get out of hand. To restore that which is under the effect of an enchantment, simply allow a strong light to pass through your emerald at the subject. Then behold the restoration. We missed the steak and egg special, so I got chicken tenders and mozzarella sticks. And a red velvet cake from Aw. I'm pretty sure it was Thousand Year Door. Oh, okay. Huh. Thousand Year Door, there were so many chatty NPCs that I must have just... not blocked that off from my mind, but just must have forgotten.
A number of candles and dimly lit hanging lanterns adorn this small cave.
Chicky tendies.
They do not aid your vision much. Fortunately, enough sunlight enters from outside the cave entrance, providing adequate illumination for you to see by. As you had been expecting, this is your average, ordinary, run-of-the-mill cave. You are naturally surprised to see it is fully decorated and very well furnished.
Same brain cell, yay!
A neatly displayed scroll hangs on the wall. However, its archaic symbols and wording will forever remain a mystery to you.
Oh, there is a...
You
writing.
notice that some writing has been engraved into the wall.
Alright, let's see what it says.
You read the inscription.
Great minds think alike! In row of stones, that number 6, half and a pair from left you pick. Quell then my spell, avoid the tricks. Take a photo of this. Because I don't remember what this is referring to. Not in the slightest.
The engraving on the wall reads, "In row of stones that number 6, half and a pair from left do pick. Quell then my spell, avoid the tricks."
You know, better yet, I should just write that down.
You walk closer to read the engraving once more.
Yeah, I should write this down.
You read the inscription.
Good old-fashioned. That way it's just there. King's Quest 2. So it says, in row of stones. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm treating myself to a pro subscription to Codex to play with the latest mod. Oh my god, good luck! Yay! Hey, oh, that is a perfect use for my emote. Oh, my green... I've got a magic pencil, guys. You can see the game through my pencil because it's green. Oh, I love that. That number 6, half and a pair. So is it 11 from left do pick? From left do pick. Quell then my spell, avoid the tricks. Okay. I'm just gonna write writing on the wall. Cool. Okay.
The engraving on the wall reads, "In this long staff looks magical in nature."
Alright, so there should be a place...
An ancient book.
What happens if I,
You can't As you had been expecting, this is your average... As you had been the cave is adorned with the most beautiful...
Alright, we've seen that.
Enchanter's staffs are very powerful objects. You dare not touch this one, for fear of the consequences you may bring upon yourself. You have better things to do than to try out the furniture.
Yeah, AI is moving at a fast pace and its impact in software engineering is enormous. Gotta keep up since that's my job. Also, it's so much fun. That's exciting. That is real exciting.
An ancient book lies. An ancient.
All right. There should be a
You
way.
flip through the book entire. The first half contains a list.
Okay, so there should be a way to cast the, because I think they want us to cast this particular enchantment to create a green stone. And maybe I just have to do the, hey Strimmer, why don't you screenshot like not nunk? Why indeed. Okay. I think I may start to wrap up stream here because I have some things in the afternoon that I have to take care of. So let's okay, we finished the cheesy plug. Let's actually save in Wiz Cave. Alright, this is a good saving spot. Smile for the camera, any smilers? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, it was so good to see you too. I'm gonna go ahead and head out for now.
Dost thou truly wish to cease our adventuring?
The music is so phenomenal. It is so, so great. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. I had to take care of some stuff. I want to stream tomorrow. To be determined, I should say, when I will stream. And I don't know if I'll return to this game or go back to Stardew. I may just make the decision right before. You know, come on stream, hang out for a bit. I kind of want to do this game, though. I might go there because we're, like, making some pretty decent progress. We're getting close-ish to the halfway point of the game. So we're in the sky realm, so to speak. We're, like, above. But it's just a matter of cracking this section. This game! Yeah, I think, Lex, we're gonna do this game. It is just absolutely delightful, and I want to finish it, and I want it to just kind of be fresh. Stardew is bleh. That's fair, Lex. That is completely valid. I mostly, honestly, I play it because I like it a lot, but it's, for me, I know the game well enough, Stardew well enough, that I can kind of just hang out with chat. So it's like a chatty game for me. It's a let's just chat with chat while just Stardew is just kind of in the background, so to speak. But yeah, let's come back to this game tomorrow. I don't know what time because I do have to run errands. Like we do have to get some groceries and all that kind of stuff in the morning. So as soon as I'm able to, I'll just go live and we'll continue more of this. But I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you all again, and I will keep everyone posted. I'll leave that little death counter there. You're welcome. Dart, thank you so much for hanging out. For those who want to know, buy the dip! Ooh, I could go for some dip. Who's a dip in chat? Anybody here is any dips in chat? If you see it. Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? If anyone does want to know about the baby birds, I'm gonna go check up on the nest. The one I posted, I will check that out. I will check what dip you've posted. If anyone does want to know, I may post updates, or I'll just kind of share the update on the baby bird situation. And nature is nature, and nature has a way, but I'm gonna go check and see what's going on with that little baby, and just hope for the best. Baby birds. Yeah, Derpy, I made an announcement at the early stream. I was late going on to stream today because a little baby Phoebe fell out of the nest and was not looking too good. We put the baby back in the nest, but we don't think it's gonna make it, to put it. It was looking really rough. It kept passing out and then coming back up and passing out, so it's not looking great. But I'm gonna go check up on the nest. The bittersweet part of this, Derpy, is that the parents were they just watched us. They were just kind of standing on the edge. They didn't scream. They weren't panicked. They were just watching while it happened. And immediately once we put the bird in and we went inside, they actually went to go check on the baby and check on the rest of the babies and all of that. Like watching surgery. Yeah. But the fact that they trust us enough, like, 'cause in the wild, parents get very defensive of their young. They will attack it. They will attack and all of that. But these birds have trust. Like the bittersweet part of us is that the parents, they know us so well that they trusted us, and they trusted us to deal with that. And the thing is, when the baby fell out, the mother was just straight up crying. Like she was alarm calling for help. And just both the parents did not know what to do. So we immediately just stepped out and just kind of did our thing, and they know both of us. They know that, you know, we're just kind of living near them. So Yeah, that was my morning. Birds can remember names and faces, and yeah, they remember people. So I'm gonna check up on it. The other thing that we did, and why I was late for stream, is we took bubble wrap over some of our pillows. So we wrapped them, so it's like super reinforcement, and we put some cushions out there, so that if any of the other babies fall, it's the way that I see it is it's the difference between like spraining a wing or spraining a neck and breaking a neck. Because we suspect that like it's a fall on concrete. Like babies fall out of nests all the time, but the problem is when it's like there's a lot of padding because of like mud or dirt or plant matter, they have a better chance of surviving that than when they fall straight on concrete. So we put a bunch of pillows out, and we're hoping that at least cushions the fall, so that if they sprain like a little birdie joint, they can survive that. They may need time to just kind of heal from it, but they're more likely to survive that than like a broken bone. So I don't know, but I'll keep you all posted on that as well. I'm gonna go check on them right now, because I'm not gonna lie, like the stream was a very pleasant distraction from all that, but I am like they've become members of the household, members of the family, and because they're like on the property, and I've been watching them grow, like the attachment is very real. So I'm gonna go and see what's going on and just make sure they're doing okay. But I don't know. I don't think the bird's gonna make it, and I had to I have to process that and understand that just it's nature doing its thing, and yeah. So I'll let you all know. I will let you all know. But thank you all so much for watching. This has been super fun. It really, really has, and thank you for I guess listening to my birdie update. I have to sit with this for a little bit. But I will see you all. It happens, yeah, we'll see. Yeah. But all right. Until tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Peace. Thank you, Lex.